Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. So to start off with, I've already got my foundation on and I've got the Too Faced Shadow Insurance as a base on my eyelids. I do want to mention about her skin. She seems to be wearing a very sheer foundation, possibly even a tinted moisturizer, because you can still see her freckles and stuff through it, so that shows that it's pretty sheer. I personally didn't want to wear that today, so I just put on Revlon Colorstay, which is more of a full coverage foundation. So if you want something a lot more similar to her look, go for like a sheer foundation or a tinted moisturizer. So anyway, enough of that. For the eyes, it's a pretty simple, like basic way to apply eyeshadow. So you can use this with any colors that you want, you know, that are similar in the tone and stuff. And so I'm just going to show you how to do that, and I hope it helps you out. Alrighty, so I have pared down my makeup a lot recently, and so I have less things than I used to. So I'm going to be using just kind of things that, I mean, you've probably seen me use a lot in my videos if you've seen them, but they are very similar to what she's wearing, so hopefully it'll turn out pretty much the same. So I'm just going to be using first a nice highlight color. This is FreshMinerals Tears, and it's just it's kind of like a beige shimmer almost, and just a small eyeshadow brush with this. And it looks like she pretty much just has this on the inner corner of the eye and into the tear duct a little bit as well. You don't want too much in the tear duct because sometimes it can just look a little bit off. I've noticed that on people. They get all excited about it and then it just looks kind of funny. I'll probably blend that out a little more. Okay, so that was easy enough. Now this next color I'm a little bit unsure about as to what she's wearing, but I'm going to use what I think is closest to it. I'm using Urban Decay Strip, and it's just a really nice kind of darker gray color. Pretty much all the shadows I'm going to be using today are shimmery. You don't have to use shimmer. Definitely would not recommend sparkle, but you can use matte for some or any of them if you want, especially like the crease color. That's usually better as a matte eyeshadow. So with this one, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this on the eyelid area. So from the lash line to the crease. And just kind of obviously blend it into that color we used on the inner corner. Sometimes your fingers can be one of the best blending tools. Blessed bending tools. Yeah. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, so this step is optional, but I just wanted to add a little bit more depth to the eyes, so I'm going to be using a very dark gray color. This is from Ulta, and it's called Granite. And just using the same brush again, just getting a little bit of this stuff, because I don't want it to be just really dark, because she doesn't seem to be wearing that. But I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the outer corner, so obviously we're just kind of gradiating inwards, which is usually how you want to do it, with the darker on the outside. Alrighty, so now we're going to be doing the crease color. That's going to be a bit different because I don't have the exact color that she has, so I'm going to be kind of blending a couple colors. I'm just going to continue using that Urban Decay Strip, the gray color, and I'm actually going to go ahead and bring this a little bit more into the crease. I kind of forgot about this earlier, but just bring it up a little bit so we have some to kind of blend into, because I'm going to be using a brown color, and it's more of kind of a gray brown that she's wearing. So okay, I mean, even just like that, that looks pretty cool. I'd do an eyeshadow look like that. Just add a little liner and you'd be good to go. Alright, so she basically has it on the outer part. So I'm just going to start with a kind of dense blending brush. This is from Red Earth, just like a smaller one. And I'm using MAC Satin Taupe, this one right here. Get some of that on the brush and blend it off really good, because we don't want to just be like, wham, there's color. Want it to be a little gentler than that. So I'm just gonna start, I don't know why I'm all shaky all of a sudden, probably because I just ran up the stairs and back down. So I'm just gonna start with just adding that to the crease. And it's basically above the crease is where I'm putting it, so not like right in the crease. And don't really go all the way in, you want it to be concentrated on like the outer, about 3/4 of the eye. And just to kind of blend it all together, I just do the outer corner a little bit too. Okay, so once you've got a little bit of that, it looks kind of funky, we're gonna blend it out. Okay, so now using a little bit bigger blending brush, this is from Sonia Kashuk. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out and just kind of do little circle motions. And really, I'm not going like right into the color, I'm just going a little bit above it because we still want to keep a little bit of that intensity in the crease. So, yes, this is looking marvelous. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. For that, it looks pretty similar, I think, to what she's wearing. So I'm not even gonna actually add a highlight because she doesn't really seem to be wearing one. So, and the Too Faced Shadow Insurance already kind of adds a little bit of highlight, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. So I'll do the other side and then I'll show you the eyeliner. I also wanted to mention too really quick that this brush that I just used to blend out that crease color, it's clean, there's no color on it at all. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the eyeshadow. She's got these gorgeous brown eyes, so it's not going to have the same effect on my blue eyes, but it definitely will make brown eyes stand out. Alright, so for the eyeliner, the first color I'm going to use is just the Urban Decay Strip, again with a flat eyeliner brush. And I'm just going to go all the way underneath the lower lash line. Okay, and then I wipe that brush off a little bit and I'm going to get some of the Satin Taupe color, the brown, and just do that on the outer corner. Like just a tiny bit out there. Now for the actual liner, I'm going to be using my Rimmel Soft Kohl pencil in Jet Black. Just warming it up a little bit so it's a little bit softer when I apply it so you don't get that funky little line. So with this one, I mean, I don't really even have to show you, it's pretty basic. I'm just going to be applying a very thin line along the top lashes, maybe adding a little bit more on the outer third about, and then underneath I'm just going to put just a touch in between the lashes just so you get a little extra definition. So that's what I'm doing for that. Then I'm just going to add a good amount of my Prestige My Biggest Lashes mascara in black, and then I will add some gel to my eyebrows and show you the cheeks and lips. Okay, so those are the finished eyes. I think they turned out pretty darn close to what she's wearing. So next, for the cheeks, I'm just going to be using a hot pink blush. I have a little bit darker skin right now than she looks to, so I'm not going to use, like, she seems to have a pretty light pink blush on, but I'm using this LORAC Pink blush right now. That's what it's called. And she doesn't seem to be wearing bronzer, highlight, or anything like that from what I can tell. The rest of her face is pretty natural, so I'm just not going to even try. And just really focus more on the apple of the cheek with this. And you probably can't really see, the light just kind of washes me out, so I'm applying enough to where, you know, it looks like hers, so just a little bit really. So you want a very natural, just pretty pink. And believe it or not, these really hot pink blushes tend to look really natural. It's kind of strange, but they do. I'll take a little powder brush and just blend it out a little bit. I'm sure you can't see, but I can. All right, and for the lips, once again, just very simple. She seems to have a very light pink, little bit shimmery lipstick on. I'm not going to use a lip liner. You can if you want. The color I'm using is by Maybelline, and it's called Born With It. It's one of their new ones with the funky, like, lids and stuff. Anyway, I like this lipstick. It's nice. Kind of glittery, but it's okay. Okay, so that's the finished look. Pretty simple. Well, maybe not super simple, but it turned out, I think, pretty close to what she's wearing. So hopefully you guys like this video, and let me know if you have any more requests or any questions at all. Thanks so much. Bye.